All right, so we're diving into Blogging 101, how to make money from your blog. Seems like everyone and their dog wants to make money blogging these days.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic.
So let's break down this guide and see if it lives up to the hype. What are some of the key takeaways that jumped out at you?
Well, right off the bat, it emphasizes treating your blog like a business from day one.
Oh, interesting. So not just like a fun little hobby.
Exactly. It's about having a strategy, a plan, and clear goals.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So where does this business-minded approach begin?
It all starts with defining your audience.
Right, because you need to know who you're talking to, right?
Exactly. And the guide is very specific about this. It actually argues against those broad categories like, lifestyle blogger or mom blogger.
Yeah, I can see how those could be a little too general.
Right. It's about finding a laser focus, a niche.
Okay, so like instead of just food, it'd be like vegan, gluten-free desserts or something.
You got it. The more specific, the better.
So how does the guide suggest we actually find that perfect niche?
It's about identifying a group of people with a specific problem and offering solutions.
So it's not just about what you're passionate about, but also what problems you can solve for others.
Exactly. Think about your unique skills and knowledge and how you can apply those to help a specific audience.
Okay, so if you're passionate about, say, traveling, you're a whiz at finding budget-friendly flights, you could target people who want to see the world without breaking the bank.
Yeah, you're thinking like a niche blogger.
I'm learning. So once you've got your audience nailed down, what's next?
Well, the guide is pretty adamant about using self-hosted WordPress, the .org version.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's the way to go, but why so specific?
Control.
Yeah.
With self-hosted WordPress, you own your content and have the freedom to customize and monetize it however you want.
So it's like you're not at the mercy of some big platform changing their algorithms on a whim.
Exactly. You're in the driver's seat.
Got it. So know your audience, choose the right platform. What else is crucial in these early stages?
Having a solid plan.
Okay, so we're not just winging it.
Definitely not. The guide stresses the importance of setting clear goals, creating a content calendar, and outlining your monetization strategy.
So it's like a roadmap to blogging success.
Exactly. It helps you stay focused and track your progress.
Okay, I'm getting the sense that this foundation is super important before we even start thinking about making money.
Absolutely. You need a solid base to build upon.
Right, makes sense. So speaking of making money, the guide highlights 4 main methods, right?
Yes. Affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, selling your own products, and ads.
Lots of options. So let's start with affiliate marketing. I have to admit, I'm a little fuzzy on how that actually works.
Sure. Basically, you promote other people's products or services on your blog. And if someone makes a purchase through your unique affiliate link, you earn a commission.
So you're kind of like a salesperson, but online.
In a way, yes. But the key is to recommend products you genuinely believe in and that align with your niche.
So if you're a fitness blogger, you wouldn't be promoting video games, right?
Right. You'd be promoting fitness gear, workout programs, healthy snacks, things like that.
Makes sense. So it's all about authenticity and building trust with your audience.
Exactly. You want your recommendations to be seen as valuable and helpful, not just a sales pitch.
Got it. So affiliate marketing is all about finding the right products to promote and then weaving them naturally into your content.
Exactly. It's a subtle art.
Okay, so what about sponsored posts? How do those work?
With sponsored posts, brands pay you to create content that features their product or service.
Oh, so a company that sells yoga mats might pay you to write a blog post about your favorite yoga poses.
Exactly. And you'd get paid for creating and publishing that content.
That sounds pretty cool. But how do you find these brands that are willing to sponsor your content?
Well, sometimes brands will reach out to you, especially as your blog gains traction.
Oh, so it's like more popular your blog becomes, the more opportunities come knocking?
Often, yes. But the guide also suggests being proactive. You can reach out to brands you admire and pitch them your ideas.
Okay, so it's a two-way street.
Exactly. You can wait for opportunities to come to you, or you can go out and create them yourself.
Makes sense. So we've got affiliate marketing, sponsored posts. What was the third monetization method again?
Selling your own products.
Right. So this is where you become a full-blown entrepreneur.
Exactly. This is where you create and sell your own digital or physical products.
So we're talking eBooks, online courses, maybe even merchandise.
The possibilities are endless.
Wow, that's exciting. So if you've built a strong brand and an engaged audience, you can leverage that to create and sell your own unique products.
Exactly. You're no longer just a blogger, you're a business owner.
I love it. All right, so that's affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, selling your own products.
Hmm.
What's the fourth and final method? Ah, yes, the classic approach. Just slap some ads on your site and watch the money roll in, right?
Well, it's not quite that simple.
Okay, so what's the catch?
Ads can be a decent way to generate passive income, but the guide's author does express some reservations.
Really? What are their concerns?
They feel that too many ads can clutter up your site and detract from the user experience.
Oh, yeah, I hate when websites are just bombarded with ads. It's so distracting.
Right. So it's about finding a balance. You want to generate income, but you don't want to alienate your readers with a barrage of ads.
Okay, so strategic ad placement is key.
Exactly. The guide recommends using ads sparingly and choosing formats that blend in with your content rather than disrupting it.
So like those little unobtrusive ads that appear in the sidebar or at the end of a post.
Exactly. You want your ads to be subtle and non-intrusive.
Got it. So we've got these four main monetization methods: affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, selling your own products, and ads. Seems like a lot to consider.
It is. But the guide breaks it down really well and provides actionable advice for each method.
Okay, so we've laid the foundation. We know our audience, we've chosen our platform, and we've got a solid plan. And we've got a good overview of the different ways we can actually make money from our blog.
Exactly. Now it's just about putting that knowledge into action.
Well, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of each monetization method, should we maybe take a breather and reflect on what we've learned so far?
I think that's a great idea. It's a lot to process. What are your initial thoughts on this whole approach to blogging for bucks?
Well, what really struck me is that the guide emphasizes the business side of blogging. It's not just about writing well, it's about strategy, planning, understanding your audience, and choosing the right monetization methods.
I totally agree. It challenges that romantic notion of blogging as a purely creative pursuit.
Right, it's a business. And like any business, it takes work, planning, and a bit of savvy to make it successful.
Absolutely. So are you ready to dig deeper into the nuances of each monetization method and really explore how to turn your blog into a profitable venture?
You bet. Let's get down to business.
All right, let's do it. So we talked about the foundation, right? Knowing the audience, picking your platform, having a plan, but how do you actually make money from it?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. We touched on those four ways: affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, selling your own stuff, and ads.
Right.
But let's get into the nitty-gritty. Like with affiliate marketing, how do you even know which programs are worth your time?
Yeah, good question. The guide mentions affiliate networks, but it could be more specific.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, these networks, they're like the middleman between you and the companies with the programs.
Okay.
So some big ones are ShareSale, CJ Affiliate, and Impact.
So once you're in a network, how do you choose? There must be tons of programs.
Definitely. The guide's right about sticking to your niche. That's huge.
Yeah.
But I'd also look at the commission rate.
Higher the better.
Yeah, ideally at least 10%. And then there's cookie duration.
Cookie duration. Sounds kind of technical.
Nah, it's just how long the tracking cookie lasts after someone clicks your link.
Ah, so if it's longer, you're more likely to get credit even if they don't buy right away.
Exactly. A 30-day cookie is way better than a 7-day one.
Gotcha. So we've got reputable network, niche alignment, commission rate, cookie duration. Anything else?
Oh yeah, always read the fine print. Some programs are strict about how you promote stuff. You don't want to get penalized.
Good point. So that's affiliate marketing. What about sponsored posts? The guide mentions brands reaching out, but how do you make yourself stand out?
That's where that strong foundation comes in. When you've got your niche, awesome content and engaged readers, brands will see you.
Right, so it's kind of a snowball effect.
Kinda. But you can also be proactive. The guide suggests reaching out to brands you love.
So like a pitch. Show them what you bring to the table.
Exactly. Your audience, who they are, how engaged they are, and how your blog fits with their brand.
Smart. The guide also mentions sponsored post networks. What are those like?
Kind of similar to affiliate networks. They connect bloggers with brands looking for sponsored content.
Got it. So some examples.
There's Activate IZA Linkria, but they usually have requirements like minimum traffic or followers.
So it's a bit more exclusive.
Yeah, you could say that handles stuff like negotiations and payments too, so it's smoother.
Nice. Okay, so we've done affiliate marketing sponsored posts. Now what about selling your own WN stuff? That entrepreneurial route.
This is where it gets exciting. The guide really emphasizes listening to your audience. What do they need?
So it's not just about what you think is cool. It's
Yeah.
got to solve a problem for them.
Exactly. Engaging with your readers' comments, polls, surveys, all that helps you figure out what they want.
So before you even create anything, you're validating the idea, making
Mhm.
sure there's demand.
Exactly. The author spent months doing that before launching their course.
Makes sense. But what kinds of products can bloggers realistically sell?
Oh, tons of things. The guide talks about eBooks, courses, templates, even physical goods.
Wow. Okay. So it really depends on your niche and what you're good at.
Right. Like say you're a food blogger with a huge Instagram following.
Okay.
You could do an ebook of your best recipes, a course on food photography, or even your own spice blends.
Oh, that's smart. You're using what you already have to create something new.
Exactly. The key is to leverage your platform and expertise.
Makes sense. Okay, last but not least, ads. The guide seemed kind of iffy about them.
Yeah, the author prefers user experience over maxing out ad revenue.
But for those who DO use ads, what's the deal?
Google AdSense is usually the starting point. It's easy to set up and put on your site.
But what about those annoying pop-ups and flashing banners? No one likes those.
Yeah, the guide's against that. It's
Mhm.
all about balance. Making money without making your readers mad.
So placing ads thoughtfully, picking formats that fit in with your content.
Yes, and as your traffic grows, there are other networks with better payouts and more control over how the ads look.
Like Mediavine. I think the guide mentioned that.
Right, they're stricter about traffic and content quality, but the ads are better for everyone.
So it's like leveling up your ad game.
Okay. Exactly. Okay, so we've gone deep on all four methods. But I think it's important to zoom out a bit.
Yeah, good idea. What are your final thoughts on this whole blogging for bucks thing?
It's all about treating your blog like a business, not just a hobby.
Right. Strategy planning, understanding your audience, picking the right way to make money.
Exactly. It's not just write and hope for the best anymore. It's way more intentional.
Definitely. The guide really empowers bloggers to take charge and build something sustainable.
Yeah, it's a journey, not a sprint. There'll be bumps in the road.
True. But the guide encourages bloggers to keep learning, keep experimenting.
To embrace the journey.
I love that. So we've covered a lot from this guide, niching down, picking the right platform, all the monetization stuff.
But the biggest takeaway for me is that mindset shift. It's about being strategic and giving your audience something valuable.
Right. Thinking long-term, building that income stream, and not getting discouraged along the way.
Exactly. It's totally doable with the right mindset, a solid plan, and being willing to adapt as you go.
Awesome. Okay, before we wrap up, I have one last thought I want to share with our listeners.
I'm all ears. Hit me with it.
So we've really gone deep on this guide, Blogging 101. It's amazing how much goes into making a blog successful.
Right. It's a whole different ballgame than it used to be.
Totally. But one thing that stuck with me is there's no single right way to do it. The guide gives you the tools. You got to find what works for you.
Yeah, it's all about experimenting, figuring out your own style and your own path.
And that's where connecting with other bloggers comes in. Sharing ideas, supporting each other. It's huge.
For sure. Online forums, Facebook groups, even just meeting up in person makes a difference.
Totally. Knowing you're not alone, especially when things get tough. It's like having a built-in cheer squad.
And don't forget about mentors. Someone who's been there, done that can give you the best advice.
So to wrap things up, I want to say, don't just listen to this. Do something with it.
Exactly. Take action.
Write that mission statement. Research those affiliate programs. Connect with other bloggers. Get out there.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
You'll hit bumps in the road, but don't give up on those blogging dreams.
The guide is all about mindset, having a plan, and being ready to adapt.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the one sharing your success story someday, inspiring others.
That's what it's all about, creating something awesome, building a business you love, and helping others along the way.
So keep creating, keep learning, keep connecting, and believe in yourself.
We're rooting for you.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of blogging for bucks.